Tonight, you're going to cross the most feared border in the universe. And here is the strangest part. When it happens, you won't feel a thing. This is the full story of what happens to your body, and every atom in it. Inside Sagittarius A, star, the black hole at the center of our galaxy, timed, almost to the second. And the clock says you get about 1 minute, 26,000 light years from your bedroom. At the exact center of the Milky Way sits a monster 4.3 million times the mass of the sun. Every star in the galaxy, including ours, orbits around it. But here's what nobody tells you. Our monster is starving. Sagittarius. A star eats so little that, scaled to a human, it would live on a single grain of rice every 1,000,000 years. It is one of the quietest giants we know. Quiet, but not gentle. We've watched a star called S2 whip around it at 3% of the speed of light. In 2022, we caught a bubble of hot gas circling it at 30% of light speed, 1 full lap every 70 minutes. And this is its actual photograph, taken in 2022 by a telescope the size of the Earth. That dark center is the door you're about to walk through. So let's fall. You drop toward the center of the galaxy, and the first thing that betrays you isn't gravity, it's light itself. The sky begins to bend. The stars behind you slide forward, squeezing into a shrinking circle of light above your head. The rest of your view fills with black, the whole universe compressed into one glowing ring, like looking up from the bottom of a well. Then it gets stranger. Near the edge, light doesn't just bend, it orbits. Photons circle the black hole in closed loops, which means for one impossible moment, you could look straight ahead and see the back of your own head. And now, the horizon. Here's what the movies get wrong. There is no wall, no fire, no barrier. Locally, this border is invisible. Physics works normally. Your heart keeps beating. You cross the point of no return. And the only one who knows is the universe. But your best friend, watching from a safe distance, sees something completely different. She sees you slow down, freeze at the border, turn red, then dim, then fade, forever falling, never entering. 2 stories. Both true. Relativity allows the universe to keep both. Inside, something profound happens to the map of reality itself. Space and time, trade places. The center is no longer a direction you could point to. The singularity is not a place. It is a moment. It sits in your future, not beneath your feet. You can no more avoid it than you can avoid tomorrow. Falling toward it is not motion anymore. It's just time passing. Your instinct screams, fight, fire your rockets, climb. And here is the cruelest equation in physics. Inside the horizon, struggling shortens your life. Escaping isn't hard. It's mathematically meaningless. The winning move is surrender. Fall freely, and the geometry grants you your full allowance. About 60 seconds of existence where no human has ever existed. So what do you do with your minute? You look. The ring of universe above you burns bright and blue-shifted, the light of stars, compressed and hurried. You are watching the galaxy, from inside its deepest secret. Around second 40, your body sends the first report. Your feet, slightly closer to the center, are being pulled slightly harder than your head. The stretching has begun. This is the famous spaghettification. And notice, it happens here, inside, not at the door. The difference in gravity between your head and your feet grows and grows until your body can no longer vote against it. And now your atoms begin their own story, a demolition in strict order. First, the chemical bonds let go. You are no longer a body, you are molecules. The universe is disassembling you, politely, layer by layer. Then the molecules themselves surrender. You are a stream of atoms. Then the tide rips the electrons from their orbits. You are plasma, the same state as the heart of a star. And in the final microseconds, the gradient reaches inside the atom itself and begins to deform the nucleus. Matter's last line of defense. Nothing in physics survives past this point intact. What remains of you is a thin, brilliant stream of particles falling in single file toward a point where our equations stop working. That's not poetry. That's the literal end of known physics. Because here's the honest truth. We don't know what's at the center. Singularity is not an answer. It's the name we give to the question. Infinite density is probably not reality. It's where our map runs out of ink. One more thing, and I'll flag it clearly. This is where confirmed physics ends and the frontier begins. Quantum mechanics forbids the universe from deleting information. So some physicists propose that everything that falls in, including the full description of you, remains written on the horizon itself. Your atoms go in. Your story might stay at the door. Meanwhile, back outside, this is real footage. 20 years of observation, compressed. Those are stars, orbiting the exact darkness that just took you. The monster keeps its silence. And your friend? Decades later, with a good enough telescope, she could still find your image, frozen at the border, redder and fainter every year. You never left in her sky. You never stayed in yours. Sagittarius. A star is up there right now, behind the stars of the Sagittarius constellation, 26,000 light-years away. Every atom in your body will spend tonight, like every night, slowly orbiting it. Your atoms were forged inside dying stars, and one day the universe may file them away inside its darkest vault. Between those two moments, they're you. If you want to know why those same atoms can never leave this galaxy's cage, that story is on screen now. See you inside.